Juan quickly untied his shoelaces and threw them into the toilet, pulled out the belt from his waist and hid it under the mattress, and concealed his prison guard ID card. Just as he tried to take off the ring on his hand, a prisoner burst in and took him out. By then, all prisoners in the jail had launched a riot. The prisoner brought him before the prison boss Madre. Facing Madre's inquiry, Juan lied that he was a new inmate. Madre didn't suspect him, only asking him to strip for inspection. After putting on clothes, Juan found prisoners destroying the jail's cameras. To convey information outside the prison, he suggested leaving one camera for negotiations with the police, and took the opportunity to show he was still alive while covering the camera. By then, the outside of the prison was surrounded by SWAT teams, but due to 3 prisoners with sensitive identities inside, they couldn't act rashly, so they sent a negotiator into the prison. During the body search, Juan secretly informed the negotiator of the hostage's location. After making demands, Madre told the negotiator to take Juan out to call his wife. However, just as the prison door was about to open, a scream came from inside the prison. Madre immediately stepped forward to hostage the negotiator, forcing the SWAT to close the door. Helpless, Juan could only go back to check the situation. He found that Madre's subordinate had attacked a prisoner. Seeing this via surveillance, the SWAT thought the attacked one was a hostage, so they immediately ordered an assault on the prison. Sensing something wrong, Juan rushed to the hostage's location. At that time, the SWAT were preparing to rappel in from the roof. Juan led the hostages out and placed them within the surveillance camera's view. Seeing all 3 hostages safe, the SWAT immediately canceled the operation. Hearing the announcement of the cancelled operation, prisoners cheered instantly. To get in touch with the outside world, Juan secretly took Madre's walkie-talkie and hid it in a cell. However, the negotiator said the government rejected Madre's terms. Seeing Madre looking for the walkie-talkie, Juan could only hurry out and pretend to have just found it. By then, a large crowd of prisoner families had gathered outside the prison. Juan's pregnant wife was also squeezed in the crowd. However, to quell the incident as soon as possible, the warden actually used force to suppress. In the chaotic and crowded crowd, Juan's wife was knocked to the ground by a prison guard's baton. Seeing this, Juan demanded that the murderer be taken into the prison. After venting his anger to the warden, Juan asked about his wife's condition through the walkie-talkie, only to learn that both his wife and the unborn child had not survived.